Yes, I'm on my way. Don't forget me, I need to wait down. Right here. Here they got them. Pressure. 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 Here they got them. Get it. Get it. Get it. Pressure. Get it. Get it. Get it. Here they got them. Pressure. Here they got them. Pressure. Here they got them. Pressure. Pressure. Get it. Get it. Get it. Pressure. Get it. Get it. Get it. Stop on. Get it. I got to sit it down deep in my soul. Yes, I'm on my way. Hey, needing a bed. And the way I feel now is I'll be with you today. Yes, I'm on my way. Hey. Oh, now, oh, now, oh, now. Oh, now, oh, now, oh, now. Oh, now, oh, now. Get it, get it, got them. Pressure. Get it, got them. Pressure. Get it, got them. Pressure. Get it, got them. Get it, get it, get it. Pressure. Get it, get it, get it. Get it, got them. Pressure. 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 Get it, got them. Get it, get it, get it. Pressure. Get it, get it. Yeah, man, so right now, man, so we gotta go, but don't forget the action continues. Somebody tell me where the wrong be, where the wrong be, where the wrong be. Somebody help me, hey, where the gate? Tell me no what is the gate? Where the gate? Tell me no what is the gate? Where the gate? Tell me no what is the gate? Dennis, where the gate? Tell me no what is the gate? Where the wrong be, where the wrong be, where the wrong be. Somebody tell me where the wrong be, where the wrong be, where the wrong be. Somebody. Hey, where the gate? Tell me no what is the gate? Come on, where the gate? Tell me no what is the gate? Regus, where the gate? Tell me no what is the gate? Hennessy, where the gate? Tell me no what is the gate? Where the wrong be, where the wrong be, where the wrong be. Somebody tell me where the wrong be, where the wrong be, where the wrong be. Somebody tell me, hey, where the gate? Tell me no what is the gate? Where the gate? Tell me no what is the gate? Where the gate? Tell me no what is the gate?
My name is Huey Sargent and I'm with the infamous Delhi Ranks, who is coordinating this troop. Delhi, tell us about this troop that we have here today.
Well, this is a mixed group put together by the NCDF and myself. This group is just mixed with young kids, the younger ones, and some of the older kids from different schools.
And how has the experience been for the children? Not you in particular, but the children.
Well, I think they're enjoying it so far. They're a bit tired because the sun hot, but I think they're enjoying it.
Okay, congratulations. How do you know how big the junior parade is?
Huge, it's huge.
It's huge. All right. Thank you, Delhi. And then we had a mixed group of students from across Nevis, basically, leading the junior parade for Culturama 51. And then we have another group coming up here, and we're going to take in, I don't know what they are, who they are, but we're going to get that information for you shortly. Just witnessing a group of youngsters here dancing. They're in school uniform, not quite sure, and the leaders are seeming to be unwilling to talk to me at this point, so we're going to continue to enjoy aspects of the junior parade. Next, we have some drummers here, seem to be from the NCDF. See Rasbingi on drums with some other youngsters. Trying to read your shirts, it's Circle Drummers. with another group, St. Peter's Actors 2024?
2024, yeah.
Okay, so tell me about your St. Peter's group.
Well, we are a folklore group from St. Peter's. We actor, we flip over the park for how long? I don't remember. And we are 3 champions for the folklore competition, which is the next one. We're pending 4 feet in December. Look out for us.
All right, congratulations and thank you for participating in Culturama 51. They had it, and as the junior parade continues, we're just witnessing the young ones coming out to parade for Culturama 51. It's been celebrated under the theme Nevisian Pride, second to none, Culturama 51. Okay, we have steel pan is on the road, so we want to always big up the steel pan. This is the group Pan in Paradise, and we've not seen steel pan in a long time here on Nevis, and we have the juniors doing their thing on Pan in Paradise. A junior clown troupe participating in Culturama 51.
Everybody do this. Let's go! Everybody clap.
Mrs. Deslyn Williams Johnson from the Nevis Cultural Development Foundation, and she's going to talk about the jumping clowns that just passed our post here.
Hi, good afternoon, Nevis. So we have our jumping clowns. I think they fall under the Cultural Foundation and under Charmaine Stevens, and so they would have got these children to come and be a part of the festival. I know traditionally we would want to see the clowns in the full regalia with their hats and their tassel, but I think because of the weather, you know, it's really hot, and so they're more dressed down, which seems to be the party way that the clowns engage when they come out for parade. So they're here in their numbers, trying to represent as much as possible
Okay, and they're from a number of schools, or is just one particular group?
Well, these are children mostly from the high schools. So it's a combination of children, I think, from both of our public high schools. And so, yes, they are part of this. They're high schoolers, generally.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
No problem.
And continue to enjoy. Okay, we have a little lull, a little gap in the parade here. So we have the jumping clowns, which were from, as Mrs. Williams Johnson said, a combination of the two public high schools here on the island of Nevis. And it's part of the NCDF's mission to bring the traditional parts of Culturama to the public, to the fore. So we're just ensuring that those persons who are home, they can make their way, to Charlestown. Forgive me, it's a little bit hot out here, and the parade would have started at the roundabout by Valuemart, and they will proceed through the streets of Charlestown and end on the Charlestown waterfront, what we call the TDC parking lot, where there is a stage that they will perform on. Following that, we should proceed into last lap. But in the meantime, we will flip around and we take a look at the crowd, the troop that is coming. It's a little bit ways off, but we'll await them.
Performance again. You ready? But there, you ready? Performance time again. Performance time again. Let's go. Let's go. So
let me do a recap of some of the shows for Culturama. First Federal Cooperative Credit Union and Greenhouse Band Junior Kaiser Monarch. We had the Monarch, the Mighty J. First runner-up, Mighty Zen. Second runner-up, Legacy. Third runner-up, Princess Kali. And the fourth runner-up, Star. That event took place on the 23rd of July at the Nevis Cultural Village. And then since we're in the junior parade, let us take a look at the winners for the Republic Bank Mr. and Miss Talented Youth. The winners were Tasneja Wilkin and Mika Prince of the Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School, sponsored by Apple Cider. First runner-up, Cherisia Detouche and Alj Gishad of the Ivor Walters Primary School, sponsored by the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union. And second runner-up, Khaleesi Gerald and Zaki Bailey of the Charlestown Primary School, sponsored by NASFA. And those were the winners of the Republic Bank Mr. and Miss Talented Youth pageant.
Step back, step back, step back, step back.
Okay, this troop is upon us now. Let's just have a look. It looks like it is the Bada troop.
Keep going, Sophie, keep going, keep going. Level. Adults, please walk on the side. Ensure your kids are in line. And oh, you gonna do that? Just walk on the side, listen. Lose the kids them hand and leave them alone. They're good. They're well taken care of. We water station. We have the water station, so make sure you get some water, keep yourself hydrated. In the meantime.
Bada troop junior parade. They've been a staple in Culturama for the past 4 or 5 years.
This is Carnival. Link up, hit the bacchanal. Hey, ready? I'm making Carnival, man. Showcase, you have it? Go for it. Put it in the lineup.
get the operators and managers of Bada to do a quick interview to tell us about the troop. Again, we have quite a lull in the parade. This Bada has now gone out of the range of our cameras, and so we're going to hope that they're going to come back and talk to us about the troop this year. Okay, so we have... How are you doing, Star?
I'm doing wonderful.
Congratulations in your place in your first effort at Kaiso, Junior Kaiso.
Thank you.
Okay, can you tell us about your troop this year?
So this year, we went for theme mostly powerful in the Federation. So if y'all didn't know, Badaya means future. And the future basically for the children. So we did many different costumes showcasing our culture.
Well, thank you very much. I'm going to talk to your mommy now and see what she has to say.
Okay, thank you.
And congratulations again on your placement.
Thank you very much.
J.D. Keynes, how long has Bada, I keep getting the name wrong. Bada, how long has Bada been participating in Culturama?
I think we made our debut during Culturama 43. So you do the math.
Not good at that, but...
I'm good at English. But yes, this is Culturama 43, and this is now Culturama 51, so that looks like 8 years. Yeah.
And you have about 4 different sections, I think I counted.
Yeah, so we have Mesheshi, all of our themes are Swahili, okay? We have Mesheshi, that's clown, that's for the little ones. We also have Uhuru, those in the green. We also have Shama, those in the pink. That's the little ones in the pink. We also have Kifalme, the girls in the blue. For the boys, we have Jasiri, which means brave, they're in the red. And the other boys, Muku, those are in the blue. Then we have Tuti in sections, Shuja in pink and silver, and Nyota in gold.
How difficult or how easy has it been to get participants?
Surprisingly, getting participants is not really a struggle. We have 60 participants today. Well, naturally, some of them are a bit late, but we have 60 persons who signed up for Badai this year. We've normally had more than that, but admittedly, we did launch a bit late this year. However, I want to think that Badai has made a name for itself, so the children come for the experience, and the parents really have no choice.
Thank you very much, JD, and all the best.
I want to wish everyone a happy Culturama. I know we are coming to the end, but I just want to encourage everyone now and going forward to make Culturama great. Culturama is what we make it. It is our festival. So let's not sit on the sidelines and expect great things to happen. We have to make that happen. Thank you so much, and kudos to everyone. Happy Culturama.
Thank you very much. And that was JD Keynes, who's the manager operator of Badea. We're going to take a little break right now, and because there seems to be a lull in the parade here at the administration building, so we're going to go to some ads right now. in the meantime, we have some masquerades right here in the heart of Charlestown. We have Minister of Culture, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, here with us, joining us on the live stream. How are you doing, Mr. Evelyn?
I am doing fantastic. It's a beautiful day here in Queen City, Nevis. We are climaxing Culturama 51. It's the grand parade, and I'm happy to be leading the parade again this year.
Okay, and tell me, how was Culturama 51 for you?
Culturama 51 was great. Of course, we got off to a little bit of a late start in terms of the promotion and so on. But all in all, I think it went well. The shows were well attended. The quality of the shows were good. And I am very pleased in the way things unfolded for Culturama 51.
Okay, and anything you want to tell to those who didn't come this year and looking forward for next year?
Oh, they certainly missed something. If you were not here, you miss it all. And you have to be here in 2026 because Culturama is always great. It is what we make it. And so if you didn't come this year, we're inviting you to come out. Those of you who are here who didn't take part this year, you need to come out in your numbers next year. Those in the diaspora, we are looking forward to seeing you in 2026. Culturama is the Caribbean's greatest summer lime. Division pride, second to none.
Culturama 51. That was Minister of Culture, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, who's leading the Grand Parade, and this is the senior parade now. And we are now looking at some young ones in terms of the masquerades. And we have the David Dynasty and Joy Bell Big Drum. Here we have such a cute demonstration. This masquerade is teaching this young one a little bit of the dances. This looks so cute here for Culturama 51. It's all part of the great vibes that we're having here on Nevis.
Well renowned the whole wide world, how a man strong. Many a good deeds have I done to make tyrants, villains, giants tremble and before me. Hark and fight, little do I rest. Sunshine upon my right and upon my chest. I followed a fair lady to a great giant's gate. So dark, so deep, those dungeons could have meet my fate. To spare my name, my might and my authority, I've broken the doors asunder. I've set the captive free. But I will slay a dragon, or else I die. I will clip his wing, he will never ever fly. When I jam my last in his chest, the dragon no longer breathe breath.
Who is it that seeks the dragon blood? Who speaks so angry and so loud? That English dog that looks so tall and proud. St. George, if I catch you with my long claws, long teeth and horror jaws, I will break off half your skull to increase my appetite for more. For more from your bones I'll squeeze, I'll suck your blood to the grease.
Thank you very much. That is a very important part of our culture. I unfortunately can't identify. I would say it's giant despair, but and the mummies. Okay.
There will remain. All England, there will go again and again. If I want a fool, I would send for one. I love a woman, and a woman love me. Anyone in this company who choose to disagree, let him proclaim and declare himself now or forever. All is peace.
The one-ton, wondrous, mighty, courageous knight. The one-ton, wondrous, mighty, courageous knight. All in a war. I and you are seeing some sight. There's a war.
Yeah, we're having a little bit of a snack here in the parade because we want this group is called the Mummies. Okay, and you're from St. Kitts? Okay, they're the Mummies from St. Kitts. And yeah, because everybody wants to talk to us, you know, they're holding up the parade for a little bit, but we'll get that rectified shortly.
Sylvester Masquerade. Sylvester Masquerade at St. Kitts, right up in Nevis now, doing the performance at the culture, you know, and we enjoying ourselves. And 57 years now since joining the business, dancing the culture of masquerade. And this is all the boys here this night, taking over. You know, and we having a good time. And the Amorian bless here. Just learning the youths, them let them know that we're going out soon. So we want, they really want them to take over the culture of the masquerade. We're feeling good up in Nevis doing this.
Thank you very much, and I really like the participation here. The various masquerade groups are coming to and talking to us and so on, and looks quite good.
You want to interview the captain?
Captain of the troop, captain of the troop.
Huh? The captain down there. You want the marshal costume? The man down there in the hat.
Alright, let's talk to us about the troop that we have here today.
Manjambul troop.
Okay, and how long have you been doing this?
Me about 50 years.
You've been doing it for 15 years? 50 years?
50 years.
Okay.
I used to play the bull first.
You used to play the bull?
Yeah, but
so,
everything else in the
tell me how is it training these young ones?
Well, kind of difficult because you know, today the young children, they want to do as they like. So what you got to do is put them in a little school, sit down, talk to them, show them what is what, and then we go from there. Then we teach them the lesson, how we go, and we go in stages.
Okay, and they've been doing good?
Yeah, they're doing it. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much and continue to enjoy Culturama Festival.
It's nice.
We're looking at another masquerade troupe here, and we're going to the Royalties now, who are coming along in various cars. So We're going to first stop by the patron of Culturama 51, Mr. Halstead Suti Byron. So, good afternoon, good afternoon. How are you doing, sir?
Doing fine, doing fine.
Talk to me about the honor of having been bestowed on you, the patron for Culturama 51.
It's a great honor, it's a great feeling. I really enjoy the time, all of Culturama, and I'm so thankful to the Culturama committee and the people of Nevis.
Well, congratulations, you're a man who I think deserved it for a long time. So congratulations. Any words for other persons who want to be part of culture?
Well, I want to encourage all of Nevis, young, not so young, old, love your culture and always participate in Culturama because it's our thing. You can't support other people's thing and don't support your own. Support Culturama all the time, every time.
All right, thanks, Sudi, and have a good one. Okay, up next we have the royalties. This year we have Culturama Queen, Miss Culture, and we also have Senior Kaiso Queen. So all of the royalties are female. Normally they say ladies first, and we have two ladies, so I think I'm going to go to the Miss Culture. How are you feeling, and congratulations?
Thank you so much. I'm feeling very well, thank you.
Okay, and quickly over to the Calypso Queen. This is the first time, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so tell me, you guys both made history, so how does it feel for you?
It feels wonderful. Being able to show that anything is possible through Christ who strengthens us, it makes me very honored. Thank you.
Okay, how does it feel for you?
As for me, it's wonderful. After 51 years, we finally have our first woman, and it will go down in history forever. Grandchildren, great-grandchildren will come and know that their grandma, Empress Lyric, is the first woman of Calypso in Nevis.
Okay, are you ready you're going to go to Anguilla in a couple of days. Are you ready for that?
Yes, I'm ready for Anguilla.
Okay, congratulations, guys.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, we have Soca Monarchs, and we have the Soca Monarchs in this vehicle coming up. Soca Monarch.
Yeah.
Groovy, no, who's Groovy? Groovy, let me start with Groovy. How are you doing, Ottawa, after how many years?
Me good.
Okay, tell me about just the win, you know. Did you expect it?
Well, I had me little doubts, but you know what I mean, because how things be from the past, you know, enough times when I think I got it, I don't really got it, but I just keep my finger crossed and I just hope for the best, and it really come to my way this time around.
I have to ask you about the dance, Ottawa. Everybody talking about the dance.
Yeah. Well, the dance wasn't planned, you know. I didn't even plan to Lego myself on the stage, because the man tell me take it easy, you know. The man tell me don't Lego yourself on the stage, boy. I just give them a little thing because I've been trying to hold it back all night. So most of the song, me not really do nothing, me just keep it calm, you know. But by mistake, me couldn't hold it back no more, and the vibes overtake me, and me just Lego a little bit, and the people then start going bad, and me just say, yeah, I die you like? Me just give them a lot, me just bust open the gate and just start to just Lego. Yeah.
All right, thanks and congratulations. Back to back, Rocco. Back to back.
Back to back, man. It's a good feeling. It's a wonderful feeling. I mean, my dad go through a lot, you know. I mean, this year we know that we was going to win that crown again. We just have to put in the work, because when we put in the work, the fans them always expect something good from us, and that when we come, we bring on the stage, the fans them do the job, come out, support the thing, flags in the air, hands in the air. Yeah, man, and we're gonna do it again, because from what I heard, there has never been a tripit. There has become people, overbad people, you mean? Come support the thing, you see what I mean? And there has never been a tripit in Culturama. Is that true? Okay, so that means next year, me and my dad is going to tripit. So just watch out, look out for it. We ain't gonna stop. We're going to push forward. Sky's the limit.
The boys are back in town, but before I let you go, tell me about Carry Soca.
Man, Carry Soca was amazing. Carry Soca was amazing. Big up Kimoni, big up Raja, big up the whole crew at Carry Soca Monarch. Carry Soca Monarch was a very, very good experience. You know, I learned a lot, and I come back here and I did what I had to do. You know, I came with my dad and I played second run up for the Groovy. You know, I learned a lot. So next year is 2 crowns I'm going to get. So you see this truck, the only person is going to be on this truck is me and my dad next year.
All right, thank you. We have the Soca Monarchs, Rocco and Ras. They jointly won the Soca. Okay, we have the Junior Calypso. We have the Mr. and Miss Talented Youth and the Junior Calypso. Okay, let us talk to the... How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good.
You are happy that you won the show?
Yep.
All right, give thanks. How are you feeling, ma'am?
Huh?
How are you feeling about winning Culturama, Mr. and Miss Talented Youth?
Awesome.
Okay, and what was the experience like for you?
It was fun.
All right, thank you. And back to back, Junior Soca Monarch. How are you doing, sir?
Calypso.
Junior Calypso. Junior Calypso. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Okay, I heard this is this was your last year.
Yes.
So you're going up to the seniors?
Hopefully, yes.
Man, you gotta go. Not hopefully, you gotta go.
Yes.
You've had some good compositions. Since you came on the scene, you know, everybody seemed to love you. So, yeah, not a lot of people going to the seniors right after junior, but so I'm encouraging you.
Okay, well, yes. I must continue.
All right, thank you very much. These are the runner-ups for don't know quite a lot of them, but we're snagging the parade, so we're gonna let them pass. We have second runner-up for the Mr. and Miss Talented Youth. And we have the Miss Culture Swimwear. So we're gonna say they're looking quite good, but we can't continue to snag the parade. So we wanna celebrate all the persons that Mr. Cool, the Miss Culture Swimwear winners.
Band of the Honeybee String Band from Rollins, and I'm actually from Rollins, so I'm just representing my culture as much as possible. All The costume was designed and made by Chaser Chapman, this is myself, so I parade my own costume. And I made each instrument that is in the string band.
And it's for the string band, you said?
Honeybee string band.
Okay, well, congratulations and thank you for participating in Culturama 51. Well, this young man is certainly displaying all of the flags of the world. Culturama 51, tell us about your costume.
Well, the name of the costume is Different Culture, One People, because that's what it is. We are from different backgrounds, different ways, but at the end of the day, we are one people.
That is true. What was the inspiration?
Well, it's just some deep down thoughts that the world running into everybody fighting against one another, and everything just going wayward. So I just said this is my idea to try to bring back some little bit of peace. Everybody see we should live as one.
All right, thank you very much, and do enjoy the rest of Culturama 51.
Everybody else out there, enjoy holiday.
We're having a look, still trying to figure out if this is the end of the parade. We've had some gaps before, and we've had quite a few persons who passed. So we're just waiting certain other information, and then in the meantime, we're going to take you back to Master Control to run some ads until we get further word of what's happening here from the administration building here in Charleston.
Nevisian pride, second to none, is Culturama 51, yeah. Nevisian pride, second to none, is Culturama 51. Nevisian pride, second to none, Culturama 51. Join us for the Caribbean's greatest summer lime, July 24th to August 5th. Lovely man, let's go! Nevisian pride, second to none, is Culturama 51, yeah. Nevisian pride, second to none, is Culturama 51, yeah.
Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice. You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice. Home or away, any time of the day. Credit or debit, right in your pocket. happy national bank card. So many benefits. Oh yeah, the choice is yours. Just come and embrace it.
Live your life your way with purchases big or small. Mango, nuts, breadfruit and all.
You can spend it when you want it. How you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice.
Our 2025 C51 Junior Kaiso a master total of 257 points. 257 points goes to none other than the Mighty J!
Nevision Pride, second to none for Culturama, 51.
Your 2025 C51 Republic Bank Mr. and Miss Talented Youth winners are Elizabeth Pemberton Primary.
I believe that being cool means being genuine and authentic. It means leading with strength, fighting for what's right, loving unconditionally, and fighting for what matters. Coolness isn't about checking some box. It's not about fitting into a mold. It's not about perfection. It's about presence. It's about showing up even when you don't want to. It's about staying true to yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, your National Bank Group Mr. Cool 2025 is none other than Mr. Nevisian Heritage, Mr. Shamar Pemberton, with a total of 923 points.
I believe that
come back to the Culturama 51 Grand Parade. Had to take a quick break because the sun is really hot out here. But happily, I ran into Minister of Health and quite a number of other things. And every year I get to see her on her stilts. How are you doing, Minister?
I'm doing very well. I want you to come up here next year with me.
I think my bones are a little bit older than yours, so I'm not really wanting to challenge that theory.
No, the stick's gonna break. Your bone's gonna be all right.
Okay, I'll take that under advisement. How has Culturama 51 been for you?
My Culturama is what you make of it, and I had a great time. I went out for the Juve yesterday. I went to many of the pageants. It was an excellent experience. Everyone has to just make their own experience, go out with your friends, and have a grand time.
Okay, tell me about the stilts thing. Ever since I've seen you, you've been always. What motivated this thing?
I mean, I'm kind of a short person. I'm only 5'4.5", and I claim my half very diligently. So I had to add some extra height with the stilts. But truly, I saw it when I was a child, and I was always in awe by it. So I wanted to learn, and so when I was an adult, I got the opportunity and I took it. And I'm still learning every day. So we're just going with the flow here. Okay, and you're part of any troop group, or is just you doing your own thing? Well, today I'm out on my own. I'm just mixing and mingling with whoever is out. Normally I'm with the Skywalkers. We will be back out in our numbers next year, and so look out for us. All right, thank you very much, and go do your high thing. You know, I'm all the best. All right. All right. Okay, we're still awaiting another group of troops. They've taken quite a little while to come down, so we're going to take you back down to Charlestown to see what's happening on stage while we await this other group. We keep hearing them, but they're taking a little bit to get to us. Back to Charlestown.
In the spotlight, I am Miss Stage Right.
Miss Culture Swimwear 2025 is Miss Stage Right, Miss Jamie Peets.
Unleash the energy, catch the vibes where you like. Come bring up the thing for me. Drinks up where you want, let me know. Inch up to the bar, then we go. Click up, so we all take our toes to the border. Show me your level, raise it high. Catch the rays, go through the skies. Glow on the road like neon lights. Make it the greatest of all time. Turn up the road one time with the wickedest wine. This is carnival.
Drink responsibly.
Later on with the yard. A little rhythm that we have to bring in the back. You know, we don't have to overdo it. Hey, Prezi. Yeah. A lot of them vex, you know why? We have sugar bun boy. They can't do it like we have fun. I'm going to mind them nigga lock up for regulars in the land. You know, I'm charge up and drunk. You know, so you have a time. I'm going to pay, you know. Look at the accent outside. I'm going to pay. Man, look up on me boy there.
We're back here at the Grand Parade for Culturama 51, and I am with Miss Moeva Libert, who is the chairperson of the parade. How was the parade gone so far, Moeva?
It started early, so that was a plus. We have no injuries already, so that was a plus. And some of the troops have already performed at the last judging point, so I think it's going good enough.
Okay, this is the last of the troops. We have the adult troops.
Yes, this is the last of the troops. We had originally 12 troops to go on the road. Some would have been just participating and some would have been in the competition. However, 2 troops would have dropped out just before. So this will be our last, our 2 only fantasy troops this year.
Okay, in terms of your organization for 51, how has that been?
Oh, it has been hard. Because a lot of persons don't want to take part just because they may have not placed. But Culturama and culture is not just about placing, it's about having fun, coming together as a community and enjoying and preserving our culture. So it's not just about winning the money, it's about going on the road and having fun. When there are persons from overseas contacting me and asking me, what troop can they enter? And there's none that I can really lead them to. That's a burning shame. And we as a people have to come together and try to preserve our culture. We can't sit back and say, hey, I'm not doing it this year because I didn't place last year. It is supposed to preserve our culture for our future generations. And it's for us to have some sort of fun during the year. Not just to go out and curse and say, oh, Culturama not take me nowhere. That is horrible.
Thank you, Moeva. I share your sentiments. But unfortunately, the band is a little bit closer. It's becoming a little difficult. Congratulations and thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Okay, we're now going to be looking at the Revelers Troop. We're looking at the Revelers Troop, and then behind that we have the Four Seasons. So let's just take in what's happening here in Charlestown as we wind up the parade coverage here at the administration building in Charlestown. About the troop. Oh my God, she's a little bit scared of me right now. We're back in the middle of Enigma. How are you guys doing?
We're fine, thank you. How are you?
I am absolutely wonderful to be in the presence of such an enigma. It's always a beautiful thing. Tell me about your troop. Tell me about the troop.
Okay, this troop is in honor of our niece Nathalion, you know, lost her life in 2022 in an accident. So this was something she had, it's a brainchild of hers. And we just here participating just for Natalia.
How many persons in your troop?
54. know.
Okay, and the organization has been good. It's been easy and tough.
It was a bit hectic, but we are doing well. We're doing well. Once the revelers are fine, we are okay.
All right, thank you very much and enjoy Culturama 51.
Thank you.
Once again, Enigma is a revelers troupe.
Hold on, Chuck man. What you say? Stay here and play? Okay, you're gonna stretch my chest. Let's stay at the build again.
Or they doing the interviews down
remember me. Where you from? Eh? No. I'm asking where you're from. You don't remember me. You know, no. Why don't you listen to come back away? What do we hear?
see it yet. But no more scope can hold on the scope here. No more scope can hold on the scope here after that. I mean, man, try to influence the judges, but doesn't try to talk the truth. Yo, this is being Sugar about live and live, and I represent for yo for Rebels! Live! Farm up again. Farm up again. Let me ball up again like an oatmeal porridge. Yeah! What we do? We have forward or we have here? I don't mind waiting. We're not anticipating. What we do? Touch one over. Forward over. Yeah, no, when you're ready, forward, push one up. Yeah, we can't block up. Forward driver. The other two is going to come down and do the presentation. You're in my time. Forward come, forward come.
Hey,
You all come on stage. Not yet. I don't want to look at them, but not yet. You're not yet, not yet. That's serious. Carlos, come on a little more. Carlos, come on a little more, please. Yo. Y'all don't go on the stage yet. Don't go on the stage yet. Jump. massive Julie Mangoes. Yeah, big up yourself, you don't know. Let's see if we could do it for 3 times in a row. You don't know. So we go on. Culturama 51, we outside, we like, big up everybody, you don't know. Big up all the bands, all the DJs. All who come from all over the world. You make this thing possible, you don't know. Yeah, big up the peace officers, them one time, you don't know. Big up all the bars, all the stars. Yo! Somebody say, wait! You don't know, college on outside. Yeah. Yeah, we got to sit down as fast in one time, we don't know. What's soy? 4. 7 bars in the building, 3 bars. 3 or 5. Yeah, we got ZN clothing, you don't know. We are. Got a tongue. Go for them. Hey, you go with the mama guy? You will continue? I run it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
someone. Someone.